Humanity has always been haunted by the idea of eternity. We know, deep within ourselves, that life is finite. Kings and queens, no matter how powerful, no matter how revered, eventually return to dust. But they refuse to accept oblivion. And so, they build. They pour gold, knowledge, ambition, and the blood of their people into stone, creating monuments meant to challenge time itself. Welcome to a special journey today. We will not remain in a single country. We will travel on the wings of history, soaring across the most dazzling heights of European architectural art. From towers piercing the foggy skies, to grand halls glowing beneath thousands of candles, this is the story of the most beautiful palaces ever built. Take a deep breath. Can you smell it? The scent of ancient oak wood. The faint aroma of melted candle wax. The memory of rain falling on royal rooftops. The door of time is opening. Our first destination can be none other than Versailles, the standard by which all palaces are measured. Standing before the palace of the Sun King, Louis XIV, we immediately understand that beauty here is control. Look at its absolute symmetry. Hundreds of meters of facade stretch endlessly before us. Not a single stone permitted to fall out of alignment. The Hall of Mirrors, with its 357 shimmering panels, was not built merely to dazzle. It was designed to declare that France stood at the center of the universe. Every reflection multiplies power. Every beam of light reinforces dominance. But if Versailles is the king of the land, then Peterhof in Russia is the queen of the sea. Built by Peter the Great along the Baltic coast, Peterhof is a symphony of water. Listen to the roar of the Grand Cascade. Hundreds of golden statues glitter beneath the sun, sending white columns of water into the blue sky. Here, power does not only command people. It commands nature itself. The grandeur of these two palaces makes us feel small. That was precisely the intention. Yet not every ruler sought to display power. Some built palaces to escape reality. Let us fly south to Bavaria, Germany, where the Alps rise to meet the clouds. Neuschwanstein Castle appears like an illusion lifted straight from the pages of a fairy tale. King Ludwig II, often called the Mad King, built this castle not to govern, but to dream. Slender towers pierce the mist. Rooms are painted with legends of knights, swans, and dragons. This was a refuge for a lonely soul, a man who preferred the world of Wagnerian opera to the world of cannons and politics. Now let us continue south, to sun-drenched Portugal. The Peña Palace in Sintra is a dream of an entirely different kind. A dream painted in color, lemon yellow, fiery red, ocean blue. Perched atop a mountain overlooking the Atlantic, Peña defies all rules. Its architecture is a joyful chaos, blending Gothic, Renaissance, and Moorish styles into something wildly imaginative. If Versailles represents discipline, then Peña and Neuschwanstein represent freedom, the unchecked power of imagination. Now, let us step inside, into spaces that define opulence itself. The Winter Palace in St. Petersburg, Russia. Here, wealth is redefined. The St. George's Hall, with its gilded ceiling and endless candlelight. The Malachite Room, glowing with a unique emerald hue, where tons of precious stone were used simply to frame fireplaces. Every step across the oak floors of the Winter Palace echoes with the voices of the Romanov dynasty, their glory and their tragedy. But luxury often comes at a terrible cost. Let us turn to Schönbrunn Palace in Vienna, Austria. Beneath the splendor of the Great Gallery, where a 6-year-old Mozart once performed, lie the austere working rooms of Emperor Franz Joseph. He ruled an empire of 1.441 rooms, yet chose to sleep on a narrow iron bed like a soldier. Schönbrunn is beautiful, but it carries a quiet sadness. The sadness of Empress Elizabeth, Sisi. Breathtakingly beautiful yet deeply unhappy. Forever suffocated by life inside this golden cage. The beauty of Schönbrunn is the beauty of nostalgia, of an aging empire slowly fading into memory. Our journey would be incomplete without the hidden jewels. Listen to the gentle sound of water flowing through the gardens of Alhambra. In Spain. This is the legacy of the Moors. There is no blinding gold here. Instead, Alhambra captivates through refinement, intricate stone carvings, honeycomb-shaped plaster ceilings, and poetry written into walls. It is a palace built of light, water, and shadow, a place where time seems to slow. And then there is Queluz Palace in Portugal, with its soft pink walls. A palace where blue and white tiled canals allowed royalty to glide by boat within their own gardens. These places remind us that true elegance sometimes lies not in excess, but in harmony with nature. But, dear viewer, nothing lasts forever. Every palace we have seen has faced its darkest hours. Versailles was looted during the French Revolution. The Winter Palace was swept away by the storm of 1917. The Royal Palace of Madrid once burned in flames. Velvet curtains were torn apart. Porcelain shattered. The laughter of royal banquets faded into silence. Yet miraculously, they still stand. They have been reborn from ashes, no longer serving kings, but serving humanity. Today, when we walk through these quiet corridors, we do not see wealth alone. We see humanity's longing for perfect beauty. We see lessons about rise and fall, about power and responsibility. Each palace is a chapter in the great book of civilization. As evening falls across Europe, golden lights glow once more in the windows of Buckingham, Hofburg, Sanssouci. They shine like beacons of memory. Eternal beauty does not lie in gold. It lies in the emotions these places awaken within us. Awe, melancholy, peace, and hope. Thank you for taking this grand journey with me. Have you found your own palace of the heart? Is it dazzling splendor, or quiet serenity? Share your thoughts in the comments. And do not forget to subscribe, because our search for beauty is far from over. The world still holds countless secrets, waiting to be discovered. Until we meet again, in the next open pages of history.